Hey everybody, my name's John and welcome to my channel. Behind me you're looking at my Warbonnet Hammock and Tarp sleep system. This tarp is the Warbonnet Superfly Tarp. It's fantastic. There's multiple ways you can set it up to meet your weather conditions. I'll show it to you. Stay with me, we'll get started. I have it set up in porch mode. I've got the front higher than the back. Let me take you around it and let you see it. I just have it tied off to some trees on the front. Here's the back. See, I pitch it low to the ground. I like porch mode the best when the weather conditions are right. It's easier to get in and out of the front of the hammock. I'll show it to you. One of the advantages of tying to a tree is it's easy to adjust it if you need to make your front of your hammock lower. Let's say some windy weather was coming in and rain was maybe blowing in and I needed to lower my front end a little bit. I can just go over here and lower it. That'll lower your porch mode a little bit. If you don't have a tree, you can tie it off with your trek pole. Just loop it around your trek pole and you can stake it out. You can do that on both sides. It works just as good. If you don't have a trek pole, you can just pick up some deadfall, some limbs, and use them. I've done that before. They work just fine. Check this out. If you have blowing wind, rain, you can button this thing up, you can pitch it straight to the ground. That's why I think this tarp is superior over most tarps. And let's go to the end. This is what I really like about it, this feature. It has doors on it. See how I got this end sealed up? This is my head end of my hammock now. It's completely sealed off. There's no way water will get in there. I've got it pitched to the ground all the way around. Now let's go down here at the foot end and let me show that to you. I have just a little crawl space, just enough to get in there. And you can even seal that up once you get inside. These doors is what makes this tarp. It's the Superfly, Warbonnet Superfly. I'll point you to it on their website if you're interested in it, and you can research it. But it's a seal nylon tarp, and I just think it's superior. Now it has its own built-in ridge line. You don't have to string up a ridge line. It has these hooks on the end, these little eyelets. And I just hook it to a tree, and it's like that on both ends. At the bottom now you have 8 tie outs around the bottom. 2 for the main part of the tarp, and these other 2 are for the doors. Now if you're in conditions like snow, I'm not in snow where I live. I'm in Alabama and we don't get snow, and if we did I wouldn't be camping in it because I'm not equipped to handle it. But it has these tie outs up here in the middle. And I've seen videos where there's been a guy camping in snow, pouring down, and he used those center tie outs so the snow wouldn't weigh the tarp down. And it didn't build up on it. It fell right off. So I believe this tarp would be good in the snow, but I can't I can't verify that because I'm not in those conditions. But you have these middle tie outs on both sides. Now, I never use them. I've never had any use for them. But I can see where they might come in handy if you're in snow conditions and you don't want the snow to weight the middle of your tarp down. In his video, it just fell right off. He pulled these out. And it also, what it also does, it gives you a little bit more room inside to move around when you have it pitched low to the ground like this. But that's it. All I did was I staked all these ends down, just with stakes. Now I used the MSR groundhogs, not the mini groundhogs, the longer ones. The mini groundhogs are too short for me. The ground that I camp on is it's loose and a little wet. And the mini groundhogs just don't go in deep enough to hold my tarp down. I've tried them before. And these groundhogs, the regular ones though, they work real well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to me, hit that bell so you'll get notified on my next video. Thank you for watching.